BoLS fans, Larry Vela here with AdamHarry.
Hey everybody.
It is Christmas in June.
Yay!
Everyone, woo!
I'm so excited.
Here it is, right here. You've all been waiting for it, teasing it for over a month. Crazy time. Warhammer 40,000 8th edition, Games Workshop, Dark Imperium,
the ultimate
Warhammer 40,000 box set.
We didn't rehearse that at all.
Not at all.
So, holy crap, dude! It's here. It's finally here. The day is here.
It is here. I can't wait. I mean, it's huge.
It is. It's hefty.
It's also, this is really heavy.
Yeah.
Like, this is way heavier than Age of Sigmar was.
Yeah. When they say the ultimate, I mean, obviously GW thinks that this is the best box set ever, but it kind of is, right? For what I'm feeling right now, it kind of is. So
flip this guy over real quick.
Yeah, real fast.
Because no one ever shows you the back.
There you go.
There you go.
We'll actually, we're gonna take a look inside.
We're gonna tear into this right now.
Let's do it.
Here it is.
Oh man.
You ready? Oh.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
So, there's a box inside the box. But first off, before we jump all the way in, do you want to show the back off a little closer?
Let's show the back off.
Gotta do that.
We'll show it off.
There you go.
Take a look at that.
So you can see here all the crazy stuff inside.
All the Primaris Marines.
Death Guard.
New Death Guard. There's the big drone.
Gravis, Captain.
The Captain. Is it a Captain? Yes, it is a Captain.
It's Captain Gravis armor.
There's a Captain, Death Guard. They got the Poxwalkers.
Which is cool.
And the Super Nurgle Lord.
Lord of Contagion and all that fun stuff.
I love that his giant two-handed axe has like a little triple. It's like a little triple chainsaw.
He likes to make with a cutting.
I bet that, and they spin that way. It pulls you into it.
Pulls you into the third blade.
It's like the way better version of the chainsaw.
And then on top of that too, just real quick, everything inside the box here, as you can see listed out there, looks like a 280-page book, two 24-page mini books, dice, models, all the models. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Now then.
It's also, just in case you didn't know, it's really heavy.
It is. It's got some weight to it.
Yeah, substantially heavier.
So all right, there's a box. This is a slip cover.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it. Go.
Hold that. I'm gonna pull this.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Whoa! Hey, where have we seen that guy before?
Heyo.
Those two guys before.
Ooh. Is it two? It's like one dude times two.
Well, it's like a dude on the left, and then it's another dude on the right.
Pretty cool. You wanna pop that one open?
Yeah, there we go.
What? Is this a box in a box?
Okay. Oh my gosh.
That's a box in a box.
There's stuff in there.
Holy cow. Okay, we got the rule book. Whoa, hardcover.
In the shrink wrap.
In the shrink wrap still. So we'll come back to this.
So first thing, packaging wise, this is actually this is pretty different for Games Workshop. This is very similar to the kind of packaging that we've actually been seeing from some of the other manufacturers lately. This is like almost like when you buy like a big fancy board game.
Yeah, it is.
It has all the sections and it's all divided.
Yeah.
Or like if you buy, you know, like electronics, right?
Yeah,
it's all like carefully packaged.
Check this out. So these are the two books in here. There's two in there. There's the Space Marine. Primary screen. But then the Nurgle Death Guard one here. There's your instructions for building them. But then you get these little cheat sheet.
Yeah, the core rules, and I think that's just like a big fold out.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna come back to all this.
We're gonna come back to all this stuff.
We got our slide transfers, water slide transfers. Gotta have those.
Okay, cool.
And then just because
these are the smuggling compartments.
Yep, this is where Han Solo hangs out. Here we go. All right, we've got the big base. That's probably for the Blight drone.
Okay.
We've got all of your other bases. 32 mils in there. I see some 25 mils.
That's for the Nurgle Lord.
There we go. That's a 40, I believe.
Maybe a 50.
Maybe a 50. I can't tell eyeball that, but.
So as we all look at this ruler,
flight stands,
which is a really cool transparent ruler, I would like us all to take a moment and bow our heads. Think fondly of the whippy sticks.
The whippy stick.
Because they're no longer. I know.
True.
I know.
I'm a little bummed.
After they made it like 30 years.
They did.
Pretty
good. They did.
All right, so pretty cool. Also interesting. You get the dice. These are actually these are large dice.
Also, they're clear. That's
yeah. These are not the normal.
Yeah, we're used to the little white die with the black pips, but you can actually see here they are red die with silver pips, and they're clear. Yeah. You can actually see if there's any kind of imperfections in those.
Yeah, these are not the normal.
I rolled a 1. I'm not touching those dice again.
Yeah, these are not the normal, like the traditional, the really small, like the chest-sized dice that GW normally gives you. These are actually much fancier.
Yeah, a little bit larger. I'm not touching them now. I rolled a 1, so that's bad juju for me. I don't know.
Oh, weird.
Somebody else.
Look at that.
Those are the flight stands, the new flight stands. Oh. They borrowed them from the Cardron Overlords.
Okay, cool. All right.
So that's everything that we've seen in the box, but we haven't even opened up the mini jet. So let's slide that one over.
We're gonna pull all this stuff over. We're back.
Over here.
All right, here we go.
Back. We never left, man.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Ready? So how does this open? How does it even open?
I have no idea. It looks like a keyboard box.
Oh, okay. Check that out. We've got like a. It does look like a keyboard mark. We've got.
You have to break the inquisitorial seal.
We're breaking the seal.
Yeah, we're breaking.
Do it.
Do it.
Broke the seal. I gotta go to the bathroom now though. I broke the seal. All right, take that off. Open that
up.
up.
Oh, there we go.
There's all of. What is this plastic thing? Hang on. All right, we'll come back to that. All right, let's do this. Let's turn this way. All right, and we will pull out a sprue at a time and take a look at them. All right. So let me do that. We get that situated here.
Okay. Put that guy right here
a little bit.
There we go.
There we go.
Put this guy right there. It is.
So this is the looks like the Poxwalkers, right?
That is. I don't know what that is. Yes, these are Poxwalkers. So, or I mean, some of these sprues may be mixed. No, I think these are. Well, that's a dude in power armor of some kind.
Yeah. Well, this is a core set, so it is probably all mixed in together.
It's gonna have mixed sprues, but these are all the Poxwalkers. These don't have a large amount of pieces, so I think they are pretty much quick assembly. I mean, you're gonna need glue.
Yeah, probably glue and clippers. I'd definitely recommend if you want to get super fancy. Probably some type of modeling knife.
The detail on these is again. I mean, this is good really standard nice. Games Workshop quality stuff.
Really nice stuff.
We have.
As expected.
As expected. You have, I mean, the Poxwalkers are, you know, considering that some of these are single, you know, they're not, I mean, they have excellent detail in the round in all directions. Yeah. I mean, you can see like all the gross, nurgly.
Yeah. Considering they are single piece models for the most part, they're ridiculously well done.
Yeah. I mean, these are definitely, I would say, you know, these are in the same vein as say the Gene Stealer, like kind of in the same vein as Gene Stealer hybrids and the Chaos Cultists.
Yeah.
Kind of in there.
Let's go to the next one. And actually, it looks like we get two.
I love all their crazy improvised weapons. Like this guy has like this is a stick with a flamer on the end of it and spikes hammered through it.
Looks like we actually get two of those sprues, by the way. So, okay, that's the second one. I noticed that we have the big guy, marine-looking Nurgle guy.
Yeah,
there.
And that one is identical.
That one's identical to that one. Okay, where's the next one? Okay, here's another Nurgle sprue. We're apparently doing all the Nurgle sprues first.
Okay.
So,
now this one is different.
This one is totally different.
Okay, so this is definitely Death Guard.
Okay.
So these are all powered armor guys. This is actually not the great side of it. We'll flip it. But oh, there's the big crazy bell that everyone has been seeing for months on all the preview pictures. Yeah. There it is with the big branch growing through it and all the crazy stuff. We got, and these are really cool. So I've been collecting Death Guard for decades, and what's cool about these Death Guard is that they were always relatively clean in appearance. You know, yes, they were rotting, and yes, they had distended bellies and all that stuff. But these guys, guys are now like clothed. The way, say, Black Templars and those guys have robes and stuff all over them, right? These Death Guard, yes, they have their rotting armor, but they have big plague censures on chains that kind of reminds you of like evil versions of Black Templars.
They have a lot of accoutrement.
Yeah, and they have lots of robes and tattered, you know, clothes, kind of hanging.
Check out that bolt right there with the crazy banana clip.
We're gonna flip this guy over because this is the way cooler side of the sprue. Oh yeah, so here's the huge giant bell that we've seen. So there's the guy's backpack with two plague sensors, and it has a huge branch growing out of it. And there's
crazy.
And there's the back and front of the bell with, of course, the three skulls and the fly, guns. I mean, like, look at this guy. He's just covered with chains and little Nurgle doodads.
And this isn't even the last Nurgle sprue. So
yeah,
you ready for the next one?
Here's like the sorcerer dude who has his arm with the weird kind of I don't even know what that is.
It's a staff. Plague staff.
Yeah, it's like a plague staff.
Would you call it a staff infection? Keep going.
All right, terrible. Can't take you anywhere.
It's true. All right, let's zoom out just a touch here.
Just a tiny bit. There we go. Looking good. Okay, so what is this sprue? Okay,
that is your bloated, This
is the drone. And the drone, as usual, with kind of the new style Games Workshop, their sculpting and the ability for them to do the digital sculpting and really understand the limits of the material. They're able to do floaty things much better than they used to.
Oh yeah.
So we have this big, relatively large model here.
Yeah, here's the top of it.
Right, here's the front of it. I mean, this is a pretty large model, and yet it has this huge. It has this big set of kind of, you know, dripping tendrils and tubes, and those go down and are flat on the bottom here and here, and that's what it's actually floating.
That's what it floats on top of. Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's what's actually holding.
And I gotta call this out too. Like the wiring looks like guitar wire. Like you know how guitar wire, metal guitar wire has those ridges all along the spine. That Their
really
sculpting
crisp.
technology is super crisp in a way to actually get that detail. And then you can see all the detail along the las cannons there.
Yep.
Or auto cannon. I don't know if those are las cannons. Those are big guns.
Whatever they are, they have big Nurgle flies on them,
Yeah.
which is great. All the weapons. Oh, look at the backpacks.
Yeah.
Here's a subtle thing we haven't seen before. Even the backpacks, the exhaust nozzles on the backpacks are plague sensors.
That's pretty
Which
sweet.
is really cool.
Let's look at that.
If you love
flip that over real
Nurgle.
quick.
Also, really quick, take a look at this guy.
Oh, yeah.
This is the back of the cape of the Lord. So he has his. You can see the top of his Terminator armor. He's got that. He just has like a 3-layered backpack. Sorry,
Yeah.
a 3-layered cloak with chainmail and sensors.
It's almost
off
like
it.
3's their magic number.
And then up above him, he has kind of a big standard with it, once again the triple thing of Nurgle with that Games Workshop kind of fire magic effect that you see, say, like on Skaven things.
I also really like the jets for the drone. Those look really cool too.
Those do look really, really cool. Here's the front of the Lord's standard with the triple skulls. Some of these guys have little tiny Nurglings kind of hidden around them, which is also cool. Like that guy has a little tiny.
If you find little
on his
tiny
foot.
Nurglings on your foot, you should go to the doctor.
I would agree. They can give you something for that.
Yeah.
There's the there it is. There's the triple chainsaw.
This is super cool.
The triple chainsaw axe.
It's still got the blade down here too, by the way, and that'll give you tetanus. But those triple blades, you know, it's like a theme or something.
It's bad. All right, what do you got? What's next?
Are we moving over to
We
the
are to
Primaris?
the Primaris.
Let's do the big sprue.
Are there any more Nurgle?
There are no more Nurgle sprues, from what I can tell so far.
Okay, so everyone say bye-bye to Chaos.
Bye,
Bye-bye, Chaos. Now we're going to go from the land of all infection to the lands of ultra clean and polished.
Yep.
Ready for some Primaris machines?
I'm ready.
Internet?
Primaris
Here we go.
machines, here we go. Boom. All right, here's the first side of the sprue.
Okay.
And we're going to flip this over, of course, but you can see the stylistically kind of a different vibe.
Yep. So
Gone are the pustules and the tendrils and things like that.
these guys are definitely taller. Like these, like from top to bottom, these miniatures are definitely they're not wider than normal Marines. They're taller.
They're just it's like they
taller.
stretch them out a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's like they stretch them taller.
I think they might be a little bit wider, but that's probably because we haven't seen them with.
You have a
their
standard.
guns and
You
things
have
like
those
that.
new style bolt rifles.
Bolt rifles.
which are longer and look really cool.
30-inch range, extra doodads on them. Do some extra armor pen, things like that.
You know, basic bits. You got all the guns. Some of them have clips.
I think that's the
some
automatic
have
bolt
magazines.
rifle. Yeah.
You got the sword. That's for the standard. Let's flip this guy over.
Also notice the pauldrons on their legs have that, the kneecap in particular has that extra bit of guard over the top of it.
It has the flange.
The flange.
That is what stylistically links them to who?
You say it, I don't want to say it.
Stormcast Eternals.
The internet just exploded. All right.
It's okay. We've crossed the streams. So
Yes.
look at these guys. It's cool. They have the same design elements with the way even the different panel lines work as normal Marines.
These are definitely Space Marines. You see in them, oh yeah, those are definitely Space Marines, but then you take a closer look, you see a lot of the themes and styles carry over, but as soon as you look at them up close, they are just bigger.
Yep.
They're just larger, but the same family of Marine, different type of power armor.
It's interesting to me that the parts of them that seem the most high tech, and I don't know if this was a design, I mean, why this design decision was made, but the parts that look the least Imperial and the most kind of like almost anime-ish, hard tech, almost Tau-ish, it's always on the back. It's the backpacks. Like, look at the back of these backpacks. This is a kind of design element with these big kind of circular, with little inset, not even really bolts, but just kind of access panels.
Yeah,
and they look very
anime.
Very anime, very like Tau drone-ish.
Yeah, like you would
it's that kind
pop
of a look.
that bit off to get in there to do some maintenance on the armor.
And it's something it's
like a ball joint, but like access panel too.
And it is the type of design element that we've never seen on Imperial stuff in the game before. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Let's go to the next brew, and we're gonna need to zoom back in on this one. So go ahead and pull that one.
Got it.
There we go.
What do we got here? Okay, we're on the back side of this guy.
Yep. Let's pull that one up.
Put him right there. Okay, here we go. And
this is the
that's
captain in Gravis.
Yep, this is the back
armor.
That's his big cape. Whoa, look at that crazy thing.
That's one of the plasma.
That's a plasma. Another power sword. These are the really cool the assault marines here. The inceptors.
Inceptors, yeah.
The inceptors have these
assault bolters or something.
Yeah,
bolt pistols.
Yeah,
assault. I don't know.
They're bigger than a bolt pistol, but smaller than a bolter. But they have a big shield guard on the front and like a big drum magazine.
Yeah.
And they have two. And they have two of them.
Two of those.
So they're kind of almost like big
heavy bolt. They're like miniaturized heavy bolters.
Well, they're like big versions of Seraphim. They're like Space Marine Seraphim.
Yeah.
Because it's two big power armor guys who have packs and they use twin pistols.
And if you look at them too, it looks cool. Like they have that jump armor. It's almost like the exoskeleton, like the jump pack and the guns. And because if you look at their legs, they have the regular Mark 10 power armor, but they're like step into
these little hydraulic jump feet that like let them like
land and jump
better.
Stuff. But yeah, these guys, those big bolters basically function a lot like heavy bolters at 18-inch range. So pretty dirty stuff.
Okay, here we go. We're looking at the front side of it.
It's clean, but you know.
And same thing. Now we can see.
And you can see that rounded anime style almost adapted to it.
Yep. Look at that jump. This is the jump packs on these guys on the Inceptors is maybe the part that looks the most different of anything in this box set from standard Imperial design elements. I mean, it looks very different.
Yeah.
They have like anime kind of veins.
They have extra like flaps.
Yeah, they have like maneuver veins built into their jump packs that we haven't
not
seen
like artery
like
veins, but like weather veins.
Yes.
Veins, not just to clarify.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aeronautic veins, not
correct.
Yeah.
Like wings, not blood.
Right. Just in case, you know.
Yes.
Anyway.
All right.
But yeah, it looks super cool. Next brew.
Okay.
Next brew looks similar, but not the same.
Okay. Put that guy in there. Whoa.
There we go.
And here is where you can, I want to flip this around real quick for you guys so you can get a better view on camera, which is take a look to see exactly what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
At this guy. That guy right there. That is that is one of the new style jump packs.
And you can see those panels, extra panels, almost guidance wings and stuff like that.
Yep. But very different looking.
All across this whole sprue is just great stuff. Big old plasma weapons and
some of the rifles have scopes on them. Oh, they look so good.
They do look really cool.
Some of them have straps. I mean, they look great. Just everything about these new miniatures is just.
Is that the same? No, that's not the same. This one did not have the cape from the Gravis tournament.
And this one has another of the big plasma.
Yep.
Because there's 5 of those guys in here. Oh yeah. There's one there. There was another one over there. Really good.
Very cool stuff. All right, here's the.
Got it.
Yep.
Go.
I believe this is actually the same sprue as the one we just saw.
Taking a quick comparison look, yes, that is identical. So there's 2 of those.
Yeah.
So these are just kind of the general sprues to build the plasma guys and the jump pack guys.
But that's pretty much everything in terms of models in the box. And again,
that's all the miniatures?
Grand total of 53 miniatures.
Okay.
We're going to cut real fast, and then we're going to take a quick look at the rule books.
All right, so you get the 2 small faction books that give you the basics. Kind of, I'm not even going to really call them a mini codex, but just kind of the.
They're for the new units, basically.
Yeah, and it's for people, you know, if you don't know anything about what are Primary Space Marines, you're going to find out. What are the Death Guard? You're going to find out. So I'll take you through. We'll take you really quickly. So of course you get your fantastic art. You're going to get a few pages in the front. Giving you an introduction.
I love the new artwork, by the way.
Exactly. So awesome. You get like, what is a Noxious Blightbringer? What is a Lord of Contagion? You get the artwork. Tells you a lot.
Again, this is for folks who have never played 40K before.
Exactly.
This is like, hey, I'm new to the entire universe and game. Where do I even start?
Yep. You flip into the middle. You get everyone's. You know, I remember when I was really little and I had my army for the first time. I didn't know how to paint it. So you get all your paint schemes for all your different ones. P.S. All you people out there who are thinking of Death Guard, you just forget about all this trash.
Boom.
Right there.
You like the white and the green, right?
It's the pre-heresy colors.
It's
right
true.
There. Just forget it. These guys are posers. There you go. The Weeping Legion. That's for you guys. You heard it here. Okay. Painted miniatures.
Yep, we want to show those off.
They're all beautiful. Exactly what you said. I like this guy with his like kind of crazy like pirate his pirate coat.
Yeah.
I fought in the Revolutionary War. Now I fight for Nurgle. I don't even know what's going on. And then the back side of the book, you're going to get data sheets. They have data sheets for everything, of course. If it's in the box set,
yeah, if it's in the box set, it's in here.
We're going to show you, you know, there's these 2, and then at the very back of the book, you get the points so you can fight with them.
Yep. Those guys. You get points in here as well, so if you want to play match play with points, you can do that. We're gonna go through the Primaris one real quick. It's more of the same thing.
I love that art.
You got the awesome looking art there too. So cool, new design. Again, explains who the Space Marines are first off, and then what's up with these Primaris guys. Talks about the different types of them. The Ancients, they do actually explain where they came from. Kind of a big deal because they're all new, so how can you have Ancients? Goes through all the different squads. The Hellblasters, of course, that's where all those plasma weapons go from. We get into the heraldry of the Ultramarines.
Awesome. Sergeants, veterans. Yep. I love this stuff.
Yep.
What is that? Oh, that's a lieutenant.
Lieutenants
are back.
Lieutenants are back.
Lieutenants have not. They're used to be
back.
Yeah, there haven't been like official, like quote unquote, lieutenants since Rogue Trader.
Basically, they're like captains and chapter masters, and that was.
But there used to be way back in the day. There used to be sergeants, veteran sergeants, lieutenants, captains, lieutenant commander. Who was the guy who's the assistant to the chapter master, and then the chapter master.
Yeah, so they're back. And again, chock full of cool artwork. All your different paint schemes. If you want to play Black Templars, Crimson Fist, Imperial Fist, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Space Wolves, all those options in here. And yes, even Primaris Marines. So if you have one of those armies and you're like, well, I don't know, how do these Primaris Marines work? It's okay. You can still buy the box and add them to your army.
And it does specifically talk about not only are the big kind of important ones listed, but you can see Genesis chapter, Nova Marines, Aurora. So the implication is that all of the chapters, are getting these guys added to them.
And there are also brand new chapters that you can make up on your own that are all Primaris Marines if you want to do that. It's all up to you.
The Emperor's Cowboys.
Yeah, go to town. Here's an example of some of those.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All the painted miniatures. From Games Workshop, gorgeous. Here's a standard data sheet.
You get your special rules here in the data sheet, and then of course you're gonna have your power level here in the corner. But then at the back of the book, you're also gonna get the points values for each one of these guys, so that you can play them.
Okay.
We also have the core rules, which is a nice little fold out here. We're not gonna show this off too much, but you can kind of see here.
Yeah. It's 8 pages.
It's 8 pages of flyer, kind of how to play the game.
Yep.
Super handy reference sheet. Keep that around. And then last but not least, we're also going to go through the booklet. Just real quick, full color.
It is full color.
Shows you how to build and assemble your guys.
They definitely took a lot of time on this one. It's really nice.
Yeah, so you're definitely going to want to check that out. So, and it's for both Space Marines and your Death Guard.
Now we're going to take we'll be right back and we'll take a quick look at the rulebook. 280 pages, hardcover, full rulebook in the box.
Back of the rulebook.
No mini rulebook, you get the real deal.
Just real quick too, we're going to show off very quickly just a little bit of this book. We are going to do a full video on the rulebook because it's 280 pages. We really feel like it deserves its own video. So
we'll get you a quick peek now, and we'll be back
for sure. So this is the unboxing for the box set, not this rulebook. But real quick, we're going to open it up. Awesome art all the way through. It is full color. Do you want to show off?
Sure.
What are we showing off here?
I'll turn the pages here.
Yep.
Of course, as you'd expect, chock full of artwork, and it's new artwork.
Yep.
There will be lots of Primaris Marines.
Check that out. Black Templar fighting a blood letter.
So good. Who's that guy?
Ultramarine fighting a Nurgle Death Guard.
We've seen that guy before. And then here's our table of contents.
You get an idea of what you're going to have in here. So
yeah. We get the Imperium of Man. That's your big background section. Armies of the Imperium.
Forces of Chaos.
The Xenos Threat.
Eternity of War. There is only war, so pretty war heavy in this book.
And then you get, here's how you do open play, here's how you do narrative play, here's how you do matched play. So there's that whole concept. These are the 3 modes of play. Very much matching, in fact, almost exactly matching the 3 forms of play from Age of Sigmar with the General's Handbook. And then we get
advanced rules.
And then you get the advanced rules and the appendix.
Yeah, which I think the appendix is not new, but it's probably cleaned up. But yeah, just to give you a little tease.
Yep.
Full color.
And then really quickly, you can see it's 280 pages, full color, and
that's it.
And that is it.
We will definitely be going over this later on again.
In detail.
We just wanted to show off what was in the Dark Imperium box set. This is also part of that, but it deserves its own video, which we'll be back for later. I think it's time to hop out for a recap.
Yep.
Well, everyone, that was the Warhammer 40,000 Dark Imperium box set. The ultimate, yeah, Warhammer 40,000
box set.
Just holy crap!
It's bonkers. It's crazy.
Bonkers.
So much awesome stuff in here.
We had
what do we got? You got the hardcover rulebook.
280-page book.
Awesome.
2 24-page books, one for the Death Guard, one for the Primaris Marines.
53 miniatures, including
53 minis.
Including the big, and they're not like grots.
No,
I mean, they're like, these are.
We've seen that one before.
You got Primaris Marines,
yeah.
you got that crazy giant
floating
drone.
Oh,
all the new Death Guard. I'm being a Death Guard person.
Are you happy with it so far?
It's almost like a love letter.
It is. Yeah, kind of. You're the Death Guard player, so I'm gonna take his word for it.
I'm beyond pumped. Yeah. So.
And the new range roller, you gotta have those, right?
Yeah.
Dice,
and dice.
Pretty much everything you need to play, except for a buddy and some glue.
Yes.
So go check it out. Hopefully by the time you see this, it's already in stores.
Yep.
If you haven't, you can pre-order it starting now.
It is, once again, it is Christmas in June.
Woohoo!
And you should own this yesterday.
For sure. So go check it out. I'm AdamHarry from BoLS.
And I'm Larry Vela. Thanks for watching.